Chat, YouTube, it's Deck Tech time. This time for Meat's build of Yawg, who went 10 and 5 at the RC. He did really well. He LCQ'd in 5-0'd and ended up taking Badger Mole pretty far ahead. I saw somebody said, why isn't this list playing Quarter Calling? And I think that the reason is because this is a Dredger's Insight plus Walking Ballista Soul Cauldron build. Some other builds of this list that are playing the Badger Moles are also playing Quarter Calling. But this one has 4 copies of Halfling, as a little bit of mana ramp, which is very, very good with the Badger Mole Cub since it makes a green mana in addition to the rest of the mana. Then we got our 4 Young Wolves to combo their Ballistas and our Soul Cauldrons, of course. The 1 copy of Dryad Arbor that Green Sun Zenith for, same with the Badger Mole Cub and everything else in this list. Got the 4 Dredges inside to gain life, 4 Rumbles to help you find your pieces more consistently and fill the graveyard, the 4 Cauldrons to put all of this good stuff underneath it, 1 Endurance to help shuffle your graveyard back in or your opponent's graveyard back in. Pretty nice Green Sun Zenith target if you mill something crucial. Couple copies of Grist. You know it, you love it, but Meat said it is too fair right now, so he's not playing the full playset of Grist at the moment. 4 copies of Drogmoth, namesake card of the deck. Very strong if you get the Engine of Young Wolf online. Of course, you know it, you love it. It's been around since Modern Horizons, was it 1? Modern Horizons 1. 4 copies of Walking Ballista. If you put Soul Cauldron, Walking Ballista, Young Wolf together, you get to make infinite life with the Dredger's Insight, which is going to be really tough on Magic Online. Or if you have, well, I guess there's no Wall of Roots here anymore, but you make infinite life usually. Then you can kill your opponent if you have Yawg as well. And then we got 4 copies of Green Sun Zenith to find all your pieces, like I mentioned earlier. Very toolboxy style show. Mana base, a couple copies of Beseiju for utility land, some Spy Master's Vault. If you have the Young Wolf plus Walking Ballista stuff, you can do that a bunch of times. And then Spy Master's Vault, your Young Wolf, put a bunch of counters on it by discarding non-land permanents, and then ping your opponent to death that way as well. So pretty powerful little cheeky combo in here that you have along with the Yawg. Rest of the mana base is just green-black lands, nothing too crazy. Sideboard, 3 copies of Fatal Push for removal, a couple copies of Thoughtseize for hand disruption, Vexing Bubble for anything that's abusing free spells like Subtlety, Solitude, etc. Outland Liberator for Jabba Artifact Destruction, Endurance for mill or if you're just playing against Goryo's opponent. A couple copies of Ashiok for Titan, 2 Force of Figures, Poly also for Titan, Coaling Ritual for energy, and then a Murderous Cut for generic removal. Honestly, this hand's Omega Greedy, but I'm also Omega Greedy, so I'm going to keep it. I could go Verdant Catacombs, Green Sun Zenith for Dryad Arbor, and then try to play Halfling next turn, or Rumble land for Halfling. Or I could just start on Halfling, maybe. Interesting. Should have played Jund Sagavon. Valak, it was good seeing you, talking about Riftbound with you this weekend as well. Hope you had a safe trip home. Sorry we didn't get to gym. I know that was a highly anticipated thing. I think this is a little bit safer. But I don't know if 1 toughness versus 2 really matters that much. Anya, how you doing? You won 1,400 in the casino. It's pretty much like you top 32 at the RC. Dreams of Stealing Oil. I wonder if they take the Badger Mole Cub. This card's been getting pretty popular recently. For good reason. Very strong against Goryo's, very strong against Flage. I don't see why it wouldn't be popular at the moment. Okay, we drew a Spy Master's Vault. They took the Badger Mole Cub. I could also honestly just Green Sun Zenith for a Badger Mole Cub. I don't hate that idea. It's going to make my next turn super explosive as well. I think I'm going to Green Sun Zenith for a Badger Mole. I think if I were them, I probably would have just taken the Green Sun Zenith, but I don't know. Tough call, I guess. I'm going to try the Cubbington out. I love the artwork on this card. Oh, that's right, they cast Dream, sorry. Thought they were casting Thoughtseize. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got a point. Might be an illegal target. What do I want to do? Secret Fate, thank you. Maybe we start this one with the Rumble. Then play Yawg. Anything crazy? Not really. Went out hanging with friends, went to the bar. Nothing too crazy. I was designated driver, so I didn't get to do anything too fun. What was the best thing you ate? There was an Italian restaurant. I don't even know the name of it. I went to Italy in Westgate. Or no, sorry. Italy was in MGM. It was okay. It wasn't as good as I'd hoped, but I also missed the crepe station. I heard the crepe station was amazing. I was the designated dingo. Mine alcoholic in training. Quite the opposite, in fact. I barely drink. So I had dredgers inside or a second Yawg. Did I have sushi at the Westgate? I didn't have sushi. I try to avoid sushi at all events now because the last time I had sushi at a Magic event, I got food poisoning and it was the worst thing of all time. So now I try to avoid sushi. I don't know if I'm supposed to take a second Yawg here, if I'm just supposed to take something else. Yeah, thanks, Portland. Man, that was horrible. Best thing I ate was an Amulet Vigor. Best thing I ate was a Tishana's Tide Miner on my fucking fetch land. My opponent was eating real good after that, though. But yeah, no, I try to stay away from sushi at events now. It wasn't even gas station sushi. It was like a sushi from a nice place, and I still got food poisoning from it. So, screw that. Badger Man. What the Badger doing? Yo, this is kind of broken, no? What am I supposed to do with all this mana? I kind of wish I took that Dredger's Insight right about now. I wonder if I'm supposed to, like, sack the Overgrown Tomb? What is the Badger doing? Maybe I'm just supposed to put counters on stuff? And just start swinging? Yeah, am I supposed to proliferate? Is that right? I think I sack the Lighted Halfling. Maybe I'll draw into more castables. Holy. Good grist. I mean, that seems pretty good now. I wonder if I'm supposed to sack this token too. I forget how hard this deck is. If I sack this token. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sack this token. I'm gonna sack this Overgrown Tomb as well. Oh. We got another Badger Mole Cub. There's no way I'm supposed to get another Badger Mole Cub. Did I just get a Young Wolf? I'm supposed to get another Young Wolf, maybe, or a Young Wolf, not another Young Wolf. I'm gonna take my Yawg. So I guess on the stack, I'm supposed to sack this Overgrown Tomb. It's gonna enter tapped anyways. I drew an Underground Mortuary. That's so sad. Let's get a wolf set up for next turn. Mortuary up. I think I want this other wolf too. Okay. Combat. I play against Zoo. I don't really know what I'm playing against. Guess we'll find out shortly. Yeah, that makes sense. It is creativity. Oh, it's the Legend of Roku. Well, that seemed like their opportunity to do something. Now they're probably just dead. Sorry, I'm zoo brained. I just love zoos so much. I can't stop thinking about it. Okay. I didn't know people still play creativity. I gotta pay attention to YouTube chat before I forget. Hi, YouTube chat. How we doing? Oh, hell yeah, Draken. Pleasure to see you as well. I don't want here. F? Looking good on my end. How you doing, Noom? I'm a 5'4". I'm a big, mediocre player. I think I want these Thoughtseizes at least. Chat saying F is making me think that my internet's going down. Your devious chat, you know that? I think I want Murderous Cut as well. Looks like he crashed, guys. Just gotta cut dredgers inside. I don't really know what to cut. What do you want on your tombstone? Fun fact. They don't have subtlety. That sounds reasonable. I don't really care if it's underground mortuary. Elder Gargaroth count? At least one. Maybe two. Windows update count? At least one. One fat ass Windows update. I'm so sorry, Mark. I apologize, bro. I don't even understand how that took so long. We'll definitely have to get another episode at some point, though. My halfling. Oh, Microsoft. I don't really know if it matters which one you target with Badger Mole. I guess if it's not even if they have exile based removal. I guess if they have a bounce spell, then it's probably better for me to target the forest. My cub. Can you stop killing my cub? My land. I don't even think that was good for them. That seemed kind of bad for them. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play Ballista. Try to surveil land at the top. All right, let's play Ballista. And the reason we're going to play Ballista here is in case they go Dwarven Mind Creativity. I have an out to it. So they're not going to Creativity me this turn, I don't think. The hell is this? When this permanent enters, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a clue token. Whenever you attack, put X+1/+1 counter to target attacking creature, where X is the number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn. If X is 3 or greater, the creature gains lifelink. Alright. Well, that's pretty good for them. So how do we want to set up? Like a Green Sun Zenith or a Badger Mole, and then play Grist? I guess I don't hate that. What's the next PT standard? That's the end of January. But before that's going to be Worlds, so. Does Badger Mole give haste? I already forgot. Oh, I can't play Grist also. I need 3 for this. Maybe I don't get the Badger Mole. I was thinking it was only 2 to get the Badger Mole because I'm dumb. Play Grist. Plus. Yeah, Worlds is standard. I think Grist plus, and then I can sack the Ballista and Murderous Cut. For whatever that's worth, which is maybe not a lot. I want to play 4-color, honestly. If I had more time with Avatar, I would have played 4-color, I think. We also got to play one of those, was that Phoenix Fleet something from Avatar? That card seems really good. Well, maybe not really good, but sweet anyways. Card seems good. In this deck specifically. They are losing life, though, which is kind of scary because you're like a 5-color deck and you're already losing a shit ton of life from your mana base. And if you play against a deck like Prowess, this card probably sucks. It's looking pretty good here. Standard does look super fun. I'm going to have to play some Standard coming up here. I don't know if I'm going to stream it or not. I guess I have to gauge interest on who wants to see a Standard stream and who doesn't. But if there's enough interest... Should I just kill this? I'm just going to kill this. If there's enough interest in Standard, we're going to stream some Standard. This card's good. The hell? I didn't even know this card existed before just now. I'll watch it, but I'm not going to be happy. No, my Grist. Let me just jam a Yawg. Let's attack first. Hiya! Here's my Yogurton. Yawg versus creativity, like it's 2023 again. No, my Yawg. Maybe I should sack this token and draw a card. This card's nice. Maybe we have to boot up creativity chat and try the checks notes obsessive pursuit. Isn't this just really good in Jund creativity? I think this card would be good in Jund creativity instead of like 5-color soup. What's the Dongo to do about this? Where is Torborg? Where is the mastermind? I guess I could Green Sun Zenith for another Grist, or Green Sun Zenith for a Badger Mole, and then play a Halfling, or leave up Murderous Cut. It's gonna set me up for the most success. I don't know if leaving up removal actually matters because this card's gonna make a clue anyways. It probably does matter. Well, Spider, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate the 36 months. Why is the deck list in Japanese? It's in Japanese. Oh, it is in Japanese. Wait. The Yawgs are in Chinese. The Grists are in Korean. The Endurance is in Russian. This is kind of awesome. New flex slot feature. Look at you, George. Innovating every day. Doing anything special for Thanksgiving? Cooking with the fam. The Misties are in French. Good stuff, George. I'm glad he's always updating the website. Putting important features on there. I think I just play this halfling. I'm not going to leave up removal. It's whatever. Whatever happens, happens. If I die, I die. There was nothing to be done. Fun fact, they don't have creativity. The halflings are, I think, the only card. Halfling, Badger Mole, and Cauldron are the only cards that are in English here. Hey, fun fact, they don't have creativity. Yeah, this Badger Mole card's crazy. I've decided just now. That card's crazy. I actually think I want to Rumble. I think we just play Yawg. Drugmoth. Punch him. Pass. I got nothing. I got no responses. You went 440 on knocked out by Samwise in round 8. Samwise was pretty popular at that tournament, surprisingly. There wasn't a lot of Samwise. I wasn't sure how that matchup was for prowess, but it doesn't seem so bad. Lavatar did a lot of work. And my opponent, keeping a one-laner, did some work as well. But game 2, they sure did play a Crystal Barricade. I guess I don't have to do this right now. I think I can make mana first. Do one of these. I could probably kill them if I were like a little smarter. But you know who you're dealing with. I went 5-4, which was okay. Can't complain. It was still a positive record at the end of the day, right? I guess I can complain. Man, I'm so unlucky. If only I were a little luckier. I want this Jung Wolf. If only I had read my opponent's deck list. Nah, I didn't gamble. Magic is my gambling. If only I was good as Nathan of the Guild Leaf. If only I was as smart and thin and handsome as Nathan of the Gilt Leaf and decided to play Zoo, then maybe I would have gotten there. Oh, well, that's tough. You lost enough blackjack for the both of us? Hey, somebody's got to fill the shoes. I think I could have won this turn, but here we are. It's fine. They probably don't have creativity. Yeah, they do have creativity. Oh, they discarded their creativity. Why, though? Chat, can you tell me to play Titan in the next tournament? I was psych. It's going to be banned by the time there's the next relevant modern tournament. Yo, what's good, VO? How you doing? It's hard. Oh, it's Wrath of the Skies. Well, I mean, that seems pretty fine. Plays you with the next tournament. Thank you so much. I need to hear that. We're going to draw a few cards. Tammy. Coming in hot. With the 18 months and the Wen Lantern control. Probably never. Maybe Lorwyn will give us a good Lantern card. How many Lanterns were there on the Lorwyn plane? Drew 4 lands, PogChamp. Oh, my Jung Wolf. Oh, what happened to their enchantment? They just sacrifice it? Oh, they wrapped it away. That's right. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, it was on feature match. They're gonna. Okay. I was like, oh my god, my ballista. They're dead. Yeah, no, it was on feature match. I don't know if it got broadcasted because I was the backup feature match, but it was definitely on feature. I keep this? Probably not, right? Not on the draw. Jeez, McBronze. Oh, you sided into Urani? Interesting. Monkey Bashara. At your service. Why do we not end up playing Titan? I don't learn from the past mostly. That's me, Monkey Informer. I'm ready to surveil. I wanted to lose to Tishana's Tidebinder really badly. I was like, gosh, I hope I lose to Tishana's Tidebinder. And when it happened, I was just elated. Never been so happy to get Stone Rained in my life. I don't know if I can keep this. I don't think I can keep this. Would you really want to play Titan in paper where once you demonstrate the loop, you don't have to click anymore? Or would you rather play Titan online and have to perform the loop several times and potentially time out and waste about 15 minutes of your life trying to besiege you and Otawar all of your opponent's permanents? I think, me personally, you already know I'm picking online. I'm going to Dredger's Insight. Man, I just want to get Badger Mole all the time, forever, always. This is bad. I'm going to Green Sun Zenith for a Badger Mole next turn. Spy Master's Vault. Walking Ballista. I guess Walking Ballista is like not too bad against the Birthing Ritual deck. Let's take the Walking Ballista. It's also possible I was just supposed to Besage this. But I think I need to develop my board a little bit. Let's go to the other 10k. So I was going to play the Riftbound 10k on Sunday, but the Riftbound 10k filled up on Thursday. And I had to play all 9 rounds of day 1, and they had like a opening of 25 people for the Riftbound 10k Saturday during round number 8. At the end of round number 8, they let like 25 more people in. But I was playing my last round, winning in for day 2, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna actually be able to play in the tournament or not. So I ended up just not registering for it, and then it filled up, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Icewing Coatl. I play set in Riftbound. I also have Yi built, but I like set a lot more. Set's way more fun in my opinion. Maybe I'm supposed to Badger Mole. It's like ghost quartering myself. Untap, upkeep. Can I put a Badger Mole to play? Yes, no. If yes, put Badger Mole to play. Yeah, I've been practicing my free stoppers. I just be putting a tap rune back on the bottom and then playing a showstopper. You've been enjoying Volibear? That seems like a very Mario deck. That'd be like that or Annie. Those are the two Mario decks. Darius is super fun. That deck's just Birthing Pod. No, targeting does not work in the same way as Magic. It's a little different. They try to resolve as many effects as possible in that game, even if the target's gone. Also, like, if you target something with, like, a Cathian Rain, for example, and it gets recalled, you gotta target your own stuff. You have to, like, choose new targets. Very weird. At least from my understanding, that's how it works. I don't know. The rules are still, like, very unclear in that game. Badger Mole, and then Rumble. Rain has a reflexive trigger. Yeah, something about reflexive triggers. Yada yada. Again, don't fully understand it yet, but we'll get there. Cause I gotta figure it out at some point because I have a Riftbound tournament in a week and a half, roughly. We'll figure it out. I want a second Yawg and I want a Wolf. Hey, go for it, Val. If you want to send me like a DM on Discord, I'll read it later. It's hard for me to process both at the same time. I think I just want to take the Wolf here. So I could draw a Cauldron potentially. If I draw a Cauldron, then having the Yawg and the Graveyard's kind of nice, and they're probably going to counter this one anyways. Let's Insight. I got another Wolf anyways. Are we allowed to talk about Riftbound on Fridays? It's probably fine. Probably not going to spend the majority of the time talking about Riftbound, though. No, I never went back and looked. I have to, though. I never watched my match yet. At some point, I will. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just going to go ahead and assume it's fine to talk about Riftbound, but, like, not make the focus of the stream. Yo, happy Thanksgiving, Vade. It's good to see you, brother. As always. I think we're getting absolutely smoked this game, for what it's worth. I look like the Ancestral Recall guy. This guy? Maybe if I had, like, a really long braided beard. Yeah, I could see that. Holy schmoly. It's a lot of birthing ritual triggers. I gotta grow out my beard to braid it. So what do we have for this matchup? Do we even bring a Force of Vigor? Probably have to bring, like, I don't know, definitely Culling Ritual, right? This is kind of miserable. Are you the guy on Ancestral Recall? Big fan. Jog. Classic. Yeah, we knew that, though. My dead in the air. Between the air and the ground, I can survive, I think. Thank you, Jamie. I'll have to watch it later. But I'll pin it for chat. Okay. That's gonna kill me. Maybe I was supposed to play Walking Ballista just for 0 to gain 2. Oh no, I guess it wouldn't gain 2 life, right? It wouldn't be coming out of the graveyard. Never mind. Not Death Trigger. Culling Ritual seems fine. Maybe I want Force of Vigor, Outland Liberator. It kind of feels weird to board in both Force of Vigor and Vexing Bauble, so maybe I don't want to play Force of Vigor. I just play Vexing Bauble instead. A Spider-Man Leyline Binding. Endurance. Seems kind of bad, right? I guess it does stop Hardcast Oculus. Badgermole is pretty messed up. Finally, Green-Black got something good. Also, notably, Badgermole and Deathrite Shaman do not work well together. Deathrite Shaman doesn't make mana as a mana ability. It makes mana as from a trigger. So it doesn't actually work with Badgermole Cub. That's another reason to unban Deathrite Shaman, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying. In case they decide that fun is allowed in the format. But until then, no fun is allowed in the format. Treasure's Insight seems kind of poor in this matchup. Let's drop most of them. Your Cubs? You mean my Cubs? You think I shipped them back to Christian? Oh, God. Oh, good God. That's his issue. Yeah, I thought we were on the play too. Vaccine Bubble. Thoughts, comments, questions, concerns? Nothing. Rumbies. It's a bad Rumbies. Deathwish Shaman's the second best planeswalker of all time. You know what? Let's just bring back Oko. Let's just bring back the first best planeswalker instead. Badger Bull Cub. I think I'm supposed to target this fetch. Change your mind? I can't change your mind. Because that's true. Nothing wrong. I might want to crack this Misty. I think I'm just going to hold on to it. Holy moly. I need to draw Yawg. Yawg, please. Endurance. Yeah, that's fine. What if they have a birthing ritual? Oh, it was Comet. Comet's the best planeswalker of all time. It can be. Nah, you're right, it is. That card's kind of messed up. I think I would rather... Should I get Tiebinder, chat? I guess this is a good reason to run a lot of underground mortuaries. I think I've been this. Although, 1, 2, 6. Move for 3. 4 if I want to play Verdant Catacombs and sack my Eldrazi Spawn token. I think I've been this. Probably better in the graveyard anyways. I think I'm also going to upkeep Surveil. I'm not afraid of Harbinger. Nah. Ooh. Funk Soul Cauldron. So we have lethal at instant speed here at any point in time. So we're just going to chill. If they ever tap out, we're gonna kill them. Dismember. And that's fine, right? These members. I'm gonna eat the halfling. Put it on the badger boy. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, do I actually care about Harbinger? I would have taken Aang to Vegas if I got a little bit more time. I think I do care about it a little bit at least. If I had a little bit more time to figure out a list I was happy with, I would have taken it. Trust, trust. I think we patiently passed the turn. Alright. I think this is GG. Alright, remove. Deal 1. Can I save targets on this? I don't think saving targets actually works. And it doesn't work. Alright, they saw the line. I think we dropped this last Treasured Insight. Maybe look at Thoughtseize. That Vexing Bubble I think was pretty good as well. Okay. My opponent was like, how do you win again? And I was like, I discard 20 non-lands and I ping you 20 times. He said, fair enough. Maybe I'm not supposed to board out. Yeah, so pretty much what happens is you kill your young wolf 20 times or 40 times, whatever, and then you activate Spy Master's Vault, targeting the young wolf, or targeting any creature really. And then you discard 20 non-land permanents, put 20 counters on it, and then you get to remove those 20 counters and ping. Good old Spy Master's Vault. Banger of a card. Oh, my hand is a Vexing Bauble and a Delighted Halfling. And a Badger Mole. Sign me up. I know it's a one-lander, but I'm keeping it. Youngest Wolf. Alright, please, whatever you do, don't kill this halfling. If you kill this halfling, I die in real life. Alright, didn't die in real life. That's a pretty nice draw. I think, I think we go Forest Vexing Bauble. And then mull it up. Hit him with the molars. Go to the dentist and give him the molars. B-dubs. Remember Wan Shitong? Nope. I only know one thing, and it's Cub. Alright, so I can Green Sun's Eater for Yawg. Because I have damn near infinite mana already. Seems really good. Oh, wait, I can't Green Sun Zenith for Yawg. I'm fucking stupid. I got another Badger Mole Cub? Get another Cub. Sorry, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I played the Yawgster. That works in paper, though. My god, was that an insane paper play. Maybe I want a second Cub, or I can just get a Grist. Awkward. Awkward. Just get another Cub. It is what it is. Grist to make it look like it wasn't a mistake. Shh, don't tell anybody. Keep it between you and me, chat. I could have done that at round 7. Yeah. Well, we're doing it round 1. Sorry, round 2. Didn't even make it that far. But damn. That RC is a test of attrition, let me tell you. We have a lot of mana right now. We got 9 mana. I have 1 uncountable mana, though. Maybe I make him counter the Grist. I think I make him counter the Grist, and then when I make him counter the Grist, I can play as a Soul Cauldron. Grist. Oh, they didn't counter it. Well, that's awkward. Is that awkward? Maybe not. Because then I guess I can go Ballista. I can't also Besage you, right? I guess I could also Besage you, but I don't get the Young Wolf. Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Have Grist murder itself. But I feel like that's kind of awkward, too. I think just doing this and setting up is probably fine. I play this game so poorly, by the way. Shout out to me. This is why I went 5-4 at the RC. Instead of being a Nathan and winning the whole tournament. Attack. Mayhaps Endurance. Looks like mayhaps no Endurance. In Galar Standard, I borrowed Blue-Red X control for an FNM, and I Gear Hulk for a 3-mana red sweeper an opponent's turn in Game 3 for the win and trophy. I realized it was an illegal play days after. Yeah, sometimes the best way to play Magic is by not knowing how to play Magic, and another Ice Fang. I have a question. If the Earthbending counter gets taken off of the land, then does the land die? The land would die because it's still a creature, and if the land dies, does it come back? Or does it die forever? It comes back, right? We need the I have a question emote. It comes back? Okay. So I think maybe it comes back to app. That makes sense. Maybe I wipe their board. It doesn't really do anything right now to wipe their board, but it does help to get like the Ballista under the Cauldron, maybe. At least for the time being. Let's put this on a cub. Hmm. I kill this and I block. I think I want to save these lands as creatures for the time being, so I have a shit ton of mana to work with, so I can start pumping ballistas. So I'm gonna play an Oculus, and I get the Grist minus on the Oculus. I can also Grist minus on itself, like we were talking about, but that seems kind of bad here. They do have a lot of cards in hand, but this Vexing Bauble, I think, is killing them. I think this Vexing Bauble is kind of insane right now. Youngest Wolf. Minus. Sacrifice Youngest Wolf. Kill that. Endurance. I think I want to eat something, but it's probably not the Young Wolf. I think I want to eat their Oculus. Eat the Oculus, put it on the Badger Mole. I can pump the Badger Mole twice. Attack with the other Badger Mole too? Nah. Probably not. Okay, so let's go to pump the Badger Mole. Yeah, I think I gotta kill the Manifest as well. Pump the Badger Mole. Because I don't really want these to trade, right? So I guess I can remove one here, and I'll remove one from the Overgrown Tomb as well. We did lose like quite a bit of mana from that though, which is awkward, but hopefully they can't capitalize too much on that. Losing one of my food sucks too though. Like my creatures with a counter on it. But at least I can't play another Oculus yet. Bounces the Soul Cauldron. Sure. Then plays an Oculus. I don't think it's going to work out super well for them. But maybe this is all they have. It's a super messed up card. So we can float this. Play the Soul Cauldron out. Then we get Ballista for lots. Can I kill them? Are they dead? Yeah, they can't play an Oculus until they play a card. And then they played a card and then they played an Oculus, which is kind of messed up. So if I play this Walking Ballista, then I sacrifice 4, 5, 6. I think I can play this for 3. Minus Grist. Sack you. Kill you. Ping. Ping. Combat. Smack 'em. Ping 'em. Bop 'em. Twist 'em. Push 'em. Pull 'em. Ping 'em. Ping 'em. I played like shit. And won anyways. Who the hell are you? Belch Energy. I already seen Eagles to the north. Oh god, I don't even want to look at the rest. I'm gonna get a Dryad Arbor. So I'm hoping these Dredger's Insights and these Rumbles take me to something good. But it's probably just gonna get Lobadar because I'm playing against Prowess. Or they play a Cutter and a Bobble. Or Bird. That works too. Yeah, just let this happen. I don't really want to trade DRC for my Dryad Arbor, but maybe I should. If there's something nice off this Rumble, we're kind of cooking. Big Mole Man. Chris! Good seeing you this weekend, brother. It was a pleasure to finally get to hang out. Big Mole Man, I think. If I play Big Mole Man next turn, maybe I could get... I just Soul Cauldron for this Ballista. There's a pretty good chance I'd die. Yeah, you know what they say. If he dies, he dies. I think I'm just supposed to ping this. It was good hangs, my friend. Yeah, I know. Sometimes tournaments can be kind of a shit show. I feel that. But the cool thing about tournaments is that there's always the next one. I'd be very surprised if I didn't die this turn. I need to find Dredger's Insight into Young Wolf. Oh, well, that was easy. Can I play Cub also? I played Cub Chew. I think so, right? I don't think I can leave open Spy Master's Vault, right? Because I go 1 this, Cub Chew, target Spy Master's Vault, for example. 4 mana, Treasure's Young Wolf. I don't think it really matters. Cub Chew. Oh, Yawgmoth. Okay. Are you going to Portland? Yeah, I'll be at Portland. Wasn't planning on going to Portland, but I got some homies going to Portland, so I will be going to Portland. And then I'm going to go straight from Portland to the RC, or sorry, to the Pro Tour. I think they're like a week apart. You've been brewing me up the worst deck possible. Can't wait. Cannot wait. I'm very excited. Can't wait to play Mill Land Destruction Hybrid. I need all these also. Maybe is Culling Ritual a trap in this matchup? I think I can also trim a Yawg. Just land destruction. Oh boy. My favorite. Love me some good land destruction. I see a land and I just can't resist going. Cleansing Wildfire. The new one from Avatar. Stone Rain. Vindicate. White Orchid Phantom. Can't resist. Love it. Can't get enough. Maybe I trim Rumbies. 1 Green Sun Zenith. Maybe I trim all the Rumbies. You know what? Screw you, Rumby. Give me that Green Sun Zenith back. Strip Mine. Wasteland. That's it. That's all I got. You get the rumbles after eating Chipotle. Let me tell you. Chipotle, it's not good. Qdoba, Chipotle, but better. I promise. Yeah, Gandalf, that was crazy. I ended up going 5-4. I started off 4-0, and then everything fell apart. But hey, you know, that's magic sometimes. Run hot, mental boom, everything falls apart. Into go out drinking with your friends timeline. Chipotle used to be good. It was like Subway. It used to be passable. Nowadays, not so much. Qdoba, let me tell you. Qdoba, A-OK in my book. I'd eat Qdoba any day. Did I play Cub Chew? 1, 2, Cub. 1, 2. Well, anything. Pretty much anything's better than McDonald's, let's be real. That was just an assumption. Cub Chew. Yeah, this card's fucked up. Thoughts on Acid Moss? I miss the days when Acid Moss was modern playable. When you got to play like Storm Breath Dragon and Acid Moss and Molten Rain, Stone Rain, Karn, all in a deck with Liquid Metal Work, I think it's called. Alright, we can't Green Sun Zenith for a Yawg. Dingo, you can't Green Sun Zenith for a Yawg. I know you really want to. I know a Yawg would look really appealing on this board, but let me tell you, oh boy, that is a paper play to Green Sun Zenith for a Yawg. Don't you do? I'm Green Sun Zenith for a Yawg right now. Somebody say Stormbreath Dragon. You're always lurking every time I talk about Stormbreath Dragon. Maybe I just make like 10 mana and I play a Walking Blister for 5. Can they beat that? Probably not, right? How do I have 10 mana on turn 3? I'm literally Tron right now. This is like more fucked up than Tron. Died a Storm. Storms are getting pretty popular again. I saw a lot of Storm at the RC too. I had a few homies that played against like Storm 3-4 times during the run. I don't understand how I have 10 mana on turn 3. It's kind of ridiculous. Might be something to this Badgermole card. I really, really wish I got more time with Avatar before the RC. Definitely would have played a different deck. My mole. Zeriak with a 30 buckaroos. I played Prowess. I was boring. I regret being boring because there's so much cool shit to do that wasn't playing Prowess. Make myself miserable. True. I guess I get Green Sun Zenith for a Badgermole. I can't help myself. There's no Creator Hoof in this list. Zane was telling me that he really wanted to register a Creator Hoof or an Atraxa, and he decided not to. With the Learn cards. I haven't actually really looked at the Learn cards. They did seem kind of sweet, though. Maybe I get a Grist and then play Endurance. Grist Endurance seems pretty strong here. Sure. Scoop. I think this hand's keepable. Dabba-dee, I'ma die. I hate you, Spy Master's Vault. Get out of my opening hand, please. I'm on the mold of 4. This sucks. Let's sigh. Halfling go. I think there's probably too many Spy Masters Vaults in this build. I understand why there's so many Spy Masters Vaults, because if you just assemble Young Wolf plus Vault plus Cauldron Ballista, you just win. Like, man, opening Spy Masters Vault and like 3 opening hands in a row. I'll give subs if we win this game. I'll tell you that much, chat. If we win this game, I'm gifting 5 subs. Best draw? Arguably. So, if I take land, I can go Green Sun Zenith for Grist. Almost guaranteed, probably. If I take Yawg, Twitch raise gift subs to 1,000. Huge. I know, like, the day that we're going to start the subathon, gift subs are going to be like 35% off. So, that should line up pretty well. I think I just take land. I think I'd take land and then try to Green Sun Zenith for Grist and ride the Grist to victory if this is Jeskai. Maybe they don't have a great answer to Grist. Ragavan. It is Jeskai. Fun fact, they don't have Force Negation. I hope. +1 card on top. I also hope they don't have another Prismatic Ending. Your turn. Passes. Huge. Which means I'm going to get Felia Riddlered, but huge for the time being. Maybe I was supposed to hold this and hold up the Spy Master's Vault activation. They might also have their 1 copy of Wrath Disguise in their hand. What the dog do? What that dog do? I am one cauldron away from just probably winning this game and gifting 5 subs out and looking like a fool. That dog be riddling. I mean, I feel like they're priced into attacking with Ophelia. I think I'm supposed to double block 2 halflings on it. Maybe it's 2 halflings and an insect in case they solitude one of these. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 halflings and an insect. I messed up. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Funk Soul Cauldron right about now. Badgermole Cub. Cabs. Thanks for the 3 watch streak. Meow. What do we do, chat? I think it's Cub. I think it's probably Cub too. Sack the land agrist. I think I'd rather sack an insect token than the land. I do think it's a Cub. I could Spy Master something. Well, I can't Spy Master something if I get Cub and minus Grist, right? I think I have to minus the Grist on the Riddler at least. Let's get Cub like this. I have a lot of mana to work with next turn, so if I top deck something like a Dredger's Insight or a Rumble, get a lot of card selection here. I don't know if this is the best line. Because now my Flage, or my Grist is susceptible to Flage. I don't think I could have stopped that anyways. I could have held the Green Sun Zenith maybe. My Cub. My freaking Cub. 2 draws for Cauldron. It's true, it is. It is, it is. I sack my Overgrown Tomb. Feels kind of bad though. Maybe I just want a plus. I think it's plus. I don't think I want to minus the Grist yet. This isn't activate only as a sorcery, right? Yeah. Flage. Ah, the Tefster. My Badgermole Cub land thingy. I missed the mole too. I hate Teferi in this house. Damn, I milled over a Cauldron. Consigned your Avatar Roku trigger. Card's really good. I think Avatar Roku is quite strong. So we could send 2 insects and a Delighted Halfling at the ferry. I play Young Wolf. Shock this in, leave with Spy Master's Vault plus the Grist. Maybe I don't want to send the Halfling. I could just send Insect Token, Insect Token. Let's just send these 2. I don't think I want to send the Halfling and trade the Halfling with the Ragavan. If I want to spend something to stop this, I'm pretty okay with that. Solitude Ephemerate. Not okay with Solitude Ephemerate. Not super okay with that at all. Oh, they're marching a token. Indubitably. Okay. Well, now we can Spy Master's Vault for quite a few. I think I want to do that on my 1-1. Can I keep all these? Definitely think I want to keep the Yawg. I could either ditch Young Wolf. Yeah, it was good. That was a good surprise to come back to. I could ditch the Young Wolf and the Overgrown Tomb and then play Ballista for 1 and then kill the Teferi if I really care about the Teferi. I don't think I really care about the Teferi unless they have Wrathless Guys at instant speed. Even if they do have Wrathless Guys at instant speed. I think I still just want to bin the Walking Ballista and the Overgrown Tomb. Appreciate you, Magical. Thank you kindly. Let's see if this works out. Magical for the 3 years. Zoo top 8'd. Gotta give it that at least. Should have played Boros. Was Boros the deck that only had... It was the only deck that had 2 copies in top 8, right? Or did Amulet have 2 copies in top 8? I think Amulet probably did too. I kill my Delighted Halfling. No. They didn't have Consign. Amulet had 1. Guess we gotta ban it. That Jeskai Tennessee deck looks really sweet. I'm excited to try it later. Mill another Grist. That's that shit we like to see. Jund was sweet as well. I can't deny that. Is there a rhyme or reason to putting like a certain land, making that the Badgermole land? I don't know. I don't know if there's one land that's better to make than the rest. Maybe Surveil. Yeah, serious Surveils are peak. And then it would be maybe Spy Masters Vault after that, in case they bounce it back to your hand, at least it's untapped. If you're playing against the Fairy deck. Love a good Hasty Flage here, though. I don't like a good Hasty Flage here. I'm actually very sad. There goes my things and stuff. 12 more months till the next one. I gotta get an artist for the next one. I guess I know an artist for the next one. Attacking me. Can I hit the Grist? Or they hit the Badgermole Cub. They're gonna hit the Grist. Jump. I know of an artist. I'll be fine. I only start with a plus, I guess. Jog, father. Jog, father, jog. We got places to be. Doing it on fetch lands is pretty nice also if you plan on cracking the fetch land. There goes my Young Wolf. I miss Young Wolf already. Looks like they do have Consign. I don't know why I targeted Grist. I just didn't know. Hmm. I might just leave it at that. Another Yawg. Could put another Yawg on top. I think I will put another Yawg on top. I think we stop there. If they have Ephemerate for Solitude, maybe I want to do something about it. I have to imagine my Grist is dying. They're killing the Cub. I block here, but I don't want to kill the Flage, so I'm gonna sacrifice this, go here. Now I'm happy to kill the Flage. I don't know if that was the right play. How do Neo? Maybe the first Badger Mole was also supposed to hit the Solitude. Yeah, the hasted deflation were honestly super okay. Which is a testament to the power level of Yawg at the moment, I think. What if they have another consign in their hand? Let me start with Dredgers. Dredgers for Wolf, and then if they don't have consign for Soul Cauldron, they're in danger. Alright, they are in danger. Was this a game I mulliganed to 4? Holy shit, I gotta give 5 subs. Damn. How do I bet with Twitch chat? That's actually kind of crazy. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. That's fine. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Maybe they clear their board and then clear their phase. Can I save targets? I actively do not want to kill this Flage. Alright, chat, let me gift you 5 subs. Alright. Let me make good on my promise. Alright. That's 35% off of gifted subs right now. By the way, chat, if you want to gift some subs yourself and join me in the bet that I shouldn't have taken. 35% off of gifted subs right now, chat, for the next few days. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday. There you go. Thanks for gifting 5 subs. Because you made poor bets with Twitch chat. Happy Amazon Day, I think. Jet ski. I didn't sign a serialized loot tree. I didn't. Vade was like, hey, I have 4 of the special secret layer promo Ragavans. Not this one, not the Final Fantasy one, but the other secret layer showdown promo Ragavan. He's like, will you sign him? And I was like, fuck no, I'm not going to sign him. Are you kidding me? You want me to deface like $10,000 worth of cards? I think it was more than that. What do I want in this matchup? Or increase the value of them. 0 chance I increase the value of that card. Absolutely 0 chance. I want Thoughtseize. I think that was the first time second time I've declined signing a card. I think I also declined signing some like $250+ card back in the day. I don't remember what it was now. Grass, thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate you, brother. Again, wonderful getting to talk to you this weekend. Would you sign Riddlers? Yeah, I'll sign Riddlers. I'm not going to sign anything more than like $250 though. That's where I draw the line. And the line not being part of my signature. I have 20 seconds to figure out how I want to sideboard, and I really don't know. Will you sign my PT stamped Ice Tail Explorer? Yeah, let me find that first. Let me find that real quick. I don't know where it is. What about my Thing in the Ices? Yeah, I'll sign your Thing in the Ices. This hand's real bad, right? Sure. This hand's so good. Will you co-sign my mortgage? How much down do you have? Because, I mean, if I'm going to make a financial investment, I need to know what I'm getting myself into. So I'm gonna catch you for a small moment before round 9, Digger. Did you win your day 2 win in? I crashed out at 3-4. No, I did not. I'm a big loser. I crashed out at round 5 when I got my fetch line tie bindered. There was no mentally recovering from that. Jung Wolf? So we're gonna have dog. Can I beat dog? I don't think I can beat dog into most things, so whatever. Hey, happy Thanksgiving way. What that dog do? Blink that Riddler, blink that Fable, blink that all on the floor, blink that. Fetch some more. My bird. Mine bird. Return to me, bird token. Oh. I'm a little bit surprised I didn't go after the spawn either, but I guess I get it. I don't. Maybe I do. The hand's probably full of removal. I could play a Walking Ballista X2, or I could just play Young Wolf Dryad Arbor. I kind of like playing the Walking Ballista X2. I'm going to do that. This Dryad Arbor has been like pretty infuriating, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting another owl. Even better, I'm going to get an owl. Mate! Mate, Mr. Meat MTG. Well, hello there. Let me tell you, dude, we got a good deck that we're playing today. Yawg Airship new meta. Wait, did you trophy with Yawg Airship? If so, look, all I'm saying, Zane, I pulled up your list on MTG Melee from the RC, and you told me in the car, you were like, I don't care what's happening. I'm registering one copy of Craterhoof Behemoth. I pull up the list. Not a single copy of Craterhoof Behemoth. What the fuck? I was so excited. They're not your homies. They're here to watch you fail. Honestly, I made a mistake. I should play Dryad over here. Because I don't think I want to expose the Young Wolf into like prismatic ending or anything like that. But they could have March. I think I just pass. I should have played the Dryad Arbor here, but I guess the Dryad Arbor plays a little bit worse into Wrathless guys. I think I should have played Dryad Arbor here. I guess holding the Dryad Arbor is fine too. Bins another Dowg. Goodbye, spawn. Pause champ. Do I play Yawgmoth first or do I play Young Wolf first? If I play Young Wolf first, it's worse against March. If I play Yawgmoth first, it's worse against Solitude. If they have a discharge, it's pretty much the same. They need 2 discharges. I guess they could have Celestial Purge. I could probably play Wolf. And then Yawg. Go, Gadget. Junk Wolf. No, everything appears to be working. Maybe we just pass. I just pass. I do not think I have to do anything at this current juncture. Kyle! Thank you for the 33 dongos. I appreciate you. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Solitude. What are you targeting? Who could have guessed? No, my young wolf. That's not ideal. Sephiroth cosplay win. So chat wouldn't let me buy the Sephiroth hair. I had to either choose between the Sephiroth hair or the Cloud hair for Pro Tour Final Fantasy. And chat overwhelmingly decided I don't get to be Sephiroth because they just thought it looked like generic female silver hair. And they weren't content with that. But it's like, look at Sephiroth. That's what he's repping. It's just a fact of life. Sir, I repeat, the wolf is down. Everybody panic. How's the Riftbound been going? I still don't fully understand all the rules of that game, but I like it a lot. I'm trying to play it more and more. Just to get myself a little bit accommodated with how these things work. Man, that game's tough. The game is very, very difficult to play optimally. So many decisions to make. Next time, Grass. Next time. Your box was aight. No ciggies. You went to the store and you didn't find any ciggies. Yeah, I'm gonna get silver hair in real life. Silver fox incoming. I can't believe I won on the mulligan for. Big ass fox. That fox card. Nine-tail watcher. It's real good. Trading out for solitude, pretty big here. Yawg must have signed wisdom in some cultures. I think we're gonna trophy this. I'm feeling the trophy. You're playing Blue-Red Phoenix. Kaisa? Is Kaisa considered Blue-Red Phoenix? I think that would be the closest thing I could think of. Because Victor's like make 1/1, so it's not Blue-Red Phoenix. I could take care of your trophy. You Q snipe me. Local RC winner Q snipes for fun. Oh, Jinx, sure. Jinx is really fun. I guess there's no reason not to play this. They might have subtlety. Fun fact, they don't have subtlety. Oh, sorry, I should have cast this with Delighted Halfling. Slop. Pure slop. Jinx is like, I think, in my opinion, like 2 solid madness cards away from being viable. Is the Ragavan Poro going Victor? Frankly, I'm not familiar with Victor deck lists. Maybe something to ask the internet. I want to cash this in too. Probably not because I have the Soul Cauldron. I just let this go. Can't stop Flage plus Hasty Flage. if they do have Arena of Glory in their hand. I do think I want to kill a Solitude while they don't have any mana up for Ephemerate. I got the cut for the Hasty Flage if they do have Arena of Glory plus Flage in their hand. That's what they end up drawing. Base Jank and bully Streamer. Please do not bully the Streamer on his first day back. Streamer tried to green Sun Zeta for a Yawg already. Have mercy on said Streamer. I did too, by the way, mate. I was like, you know what? This would be a great spot to green Sun Zeta for a Yawg. I tapped 4, X equals 4 for my green Sun Zenith. I was like, nobody can stop me. Except for the rules of Magic the Gathering. They can stop me. Yo, this Murderous Cut card kind of good. Yeah, not playing Chord's my mistake. 4 creatures. I almost just want to minus this Gris to put it under the Cauldron, but I don't think that's correct. Spot of Space. Thank you. Let's surveil and look for Yawg. Hey, this gets Yawg, right? 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 I put it on top anyways. David 8 months Spider Space. Did you go to the RC? Could get another Grist. Did I miss you at the RC? You queued? She. That's my goat. Said I didn't see you then. I think it's a Riddler. Oh. There's nothing I can do to stop Hasty Flage here, huh? There's no gap for me to Besieger this Arena of Glory. So I think I just die to Hasty Flage. I mean, I guess they could stack the triggers wrong. They did not stack the triggers wrong. Because if you know, I Besieger the Arena, they could float Hasty mana and then do it anyways, so we have died, sadly. We have died for our hubris. Okay. Arena of Glory is kind of messed up. I'll say it. Arena of Glory, fucked up. How did the RC go for you? I was the blue player from MTGO that made round 1. I ended up going 5-4. It was okay. It was fine. It was acceptable. Why did you go 6-7? Well, that's because going 6-7 involves me making day 2, which did not happen. If only I were a little bit better. My wolf. I really need my land drop, I think. Might just be endurance beat down type of game. Hopefully I don't have dog here. Oh yeah, that's more than fine. I'm just gonna leave up endurance. Is Esper for push or Jeskai for discharge, or please ban me with March is better? I kind of like March and Prismatic Ending right now. I think they're pretty good. It's hard to say what Blink variant's the best right now, because I think all of them kind of underperformed. But Esper did top 8 the RC. Maybe Esper's the best right now. Holy flation moly. Maybe I can get a 2-for-1 special on Flage. Negative. Wasn't that like the only Esper Blink list? Something like that, yeah. We're in a weird spot now. I don't know if I care about this Ghost Vacuum. I think I play Soul Cauldron, eat the Dryad Arbor. Give power to my spawn attack, and then potentially flash in Endurance. I don't know if I want to flash in my Endurance. So I have a mana dork that makes 2 mana right now. So I don't want to flash in Endurance at all. Yeah, Avatar was legal. I do think Titan did make the rounds go longer than they should have been. I don't think it was by a ton necessarily, but enough to make it an inconvenience to the point where it was like 30 minutes of time each round usually. Sometimes the early rounds actually went pretty fast. The early rounds were like 18 minutes over. And then the later the tournament went, the longer the rounds went. Thankfully, Riftbound was there. Riftbound was there to save everybody. I don't think I used this cauldron. I'm been put in a really awkward spot now that I have 2 Yawgs in the graveyard. I love that Soul Cauldron's main deck graveyard hate for this Flage also. I think Badgermole Cub is the best card out of Avatar. I kind of slept on that card at first, but that card's nice. Avatar Roku's pretty good too. I just let this happen. Yeah, redirect lighting seemed pretty poor overall. I think the bird was the biggest loser of the weekend. The best the bird got was what, top 16? I don't think I respond to that. Redirect lighting would have shined if Belcher was more prominent, I agree. Did go tapping no endurance. I saved it, don't worry. I realized that too. I was like, holy shit, I tapped like an absolute mongo. I fixed it though. We fixed those. Solitude pitching Wrath Disguise. I think I just let this happen. Maybe I want more cards in my hand. I still want more cards in my hand. Also, they could have Ephemera here anyways. If they have Ephemera now, it forces them to Ephemera it. Endurance. It's been a pretty chill game for us only having 4 minutes on the clock. It's been a peaceful game. I think I need to kill this. And the reason I have to kill this is because of Ghost Vacuum. Otherwise, they could attack and then Ghost Vacuum, crack. Bad things will happen to me. It shows no. Choosing no is kind of crazy here, no? It makes sense. I'm gonna try to attack into endurance here. Alright, great success. Now, Spy Masters. Vexing Bubble seems kind of poor, but it's a Cyclo, I guess. I still have this Ghost Vacuum, which is kind of scary. Cubchoo. I guess Cubchoo's fine. Maybe we want to attack with both here. So they block and Ghost Vacuum this, then we have to use the Spy Master's Vault anyways. Okie dokie. Hope they don't draw land. An untapped Painless land. Bins it to Fairy. Warps a Riddler. They can copy Riddler. But they should probably play something from their hand first. Yeah. Now you copy Riddler. Draw 3. Up to 4 cards in their hand. My opponent's just gonna time out if we don't kill them here. Yeah. They're just gonna die by timeout, I think. Regardless. It's a good top deck by them, though. His hand's insane. We'll snap that off. How did Ruby Storm do? 50.2? Man. Should have played Storm. Knew it. Do I want to be efficient and go this land, Badger Mole, Overgrown Tomb, Malevolent Rumble? Or do I want to put it on the Verdant Catacombs, then double crack the Verdant Catacombs? I think I just want to crack the Verdant Catacombs ahead of time. Because I can also tap like this, but then they could kill my Halfling response. But if I tap the other way with the Halfling like this, they could kill my Badger Mole Cub in response. I think I tap like this. Oh, Hachimachi, Lord Almighty, and the Yawg above. The Yawg Father above. The owl in the form of owl. XUU. I forgot about the XUU emote, I'm gonna be honest. I was gone for 6 days and I already forgot my roots. XUU. Mardu? Mardu what now? Mardu huh? Mardu where? Marty White. Solitude. Kills my Badger Mole Cub. Or guy never stood a chance. How's it going, little guy? Oh, Jesus Christ. Solitude comes down and sweeps it up. Failure down. Glort. Flage. Got a Dredger's Insight and a couple Rumbles. I think I want to probably lead on Rumble. Start Rumble maxing. Damn, he's good. Give me that. Could have also rumbled again. Although if I took the Young Wolf, maybe I could have won the game. Could have drawn my deck, right? I know, I guess I need Soul Cauldron for that too. Nah, this is fine. Everything's fine. Jogmoth, Soul Cauldron. I think I just take another Yawg. Maybe I want to leave it in the graveyard. Yeah, we'll just take a redundant Yawg. Maybe I want to go Cord. I didn't mill a Ballista. It's a little awkward. I could try to Rumble, and then I could Green Sun Zenith for a Young Wolf. See if we mill over Ballista. Oh, hey. Oh, hi, Ballista. Now we just go get Young Wolf, and that's GG's. GG's. Mardu Blink, I guess. That hand was crazy. That hand was crazy and cracked. I think I want this Murderous Cut too. XUU. Zan, are you still here by chance? Per chance, may chance? I'm kind of curious as to how he was boarding in the Blink matchups, because I don't know if he was cutting Rumble or Dredger's Insight. Neither. You could trim on Walking Ballista. Could also maybe go down to Green Sun Zenith. I think he probably left. I have a theory of 1-1-1-1. Soul Cauldron's going back up to $70. Card's real good. I actually don't care for this hand. I think this hand's bad. It's essentially like a mulligan to 5. Sure. So this is a combo. This is all a combo. This can go get Dryad Arbor, which feels bad, but if I have to do it, I have to do it. The Cub's good. Rumble's good. I think it's one of these two. I think it's the Cub. Because Rumble can find me a land, which I think is a little bit more reliable than keeping the Cub alive. Doesn't Heritage Druid go crazy with the Cub? I don't believe it works. Yeah, Heritage Root doesn't work. I just had to remember what Heritage Root was for a second. It's not actually like a mana ability. Going cub hunting for Christmas. Ooh, Vexing Bubble. I think I want to hold on to the rest of the stuff, though. Make sure I don't get solituded. Could have Wrath this guys. If they Wrath me, I'm just going to sack the Vexing Bubble, right? They're probably going to Wrath me for 1. Yeah, whenever you tap a creature for mana, which is tap symbol, parentheses, tap symbol, and parentheses, Cub! Cubchew! Cubbington! Long time no see, buddy. OMG Cub High. Okie dokie. Pass. Don't wrath me, I'll die. Sweet Golgari Affinity. It kind of looks like green-black scales. But if you close your eyes... Imagine if Cub added 6 mana, whatever you tap 3 elves with Heritage Druid. Holy. Elves would actually be viable. Smushing my Vexing Bubble. Solitude Ephemerate. The Toadster. No Solitude Ephemerate. I'm confused. Clarion Conqueror. Clarion Conqueror might be hated. Shit. I got a Murderous Cut to draw too. I have to go on the offensive with this Cub. I also got 1 mana. Kill with Ballista Pings, of course. Right. Let me get right on that. Let me kill Stony Silence with Engineered Explosives real quick. Yeah, that's right. I fucking knew you were going to say that, Zeriak. God, I want to make you a millionaire so badly right now. You're lucky that I've returned and I have chosen peace. Have that into Solitude Ephemerate, because I don't think I can beat that. New plan. Turn everything sideways. Hope they don't have Solitude Ephemerate. Die horribly when they do have Solitude Ephemerate and go to game 3. And I guess I have to board in Fatal Push. Maybe they also have Wrath Disguise. I think that'd make a lot of sense. Fun fact, they don't have Solitude. They just have Wrath Disguise. Oh, they do have Solitude. They have Solitude Ephemerate? Why didn't they block? Oh, they don't have Ephemerate. They just have Solitude. Fascinating. Why would they block like that then? I'm confused. Opponent continues to never have it. They went on a pretty cold streak of never having it. JSR banger chat. The concept of that. Kind of think maybe I should attack this Overgrown Tomb. I guess they don't just no blocks it, right? I guess I could block through Solitude. Double block through Solitude, maybe. Didn't even attack with it. No! Stop it. Yeah, the rebound doesn't work because of the Vexing Bubble. I don't know what I can find. There's the card in the yard, though, for Flage. Ice Endurance is like a roadblock, but I don't know if... I gotta draw like a painless land for this to even save me. How do you read exactly? Whenever one or more artifact cards and a creature card leaves your graveyard, you gain 1 life. So if I target myself with Endurance, I can gain exactly 1 life and then go back up to 4. Untapping this land. Alright. We got a plan. Get to munch on a Clarion Conqueror, hopefully. Alright. We're gonna have 1 life in a dream. Unless they have actually anything. If they look at me the wrong way, I explode, but... Hey, it doesn't combust from time to time. It's a little combusting. Does that do it? I think that does it, right? Because they can attack with Assaulted also. What's any of these pushes? Maybe go down to 2 Ballista. Let's try 2 Ballista. I think I want less Rumble if I'm bringing in the pushes, but I guess Dredger's Insight's also pretty poor. Maybe from 1 of each. We hate Clarion Conqueror in this house. Zaria, thanks for gifting a sub to Wrath. My favorite deadly sin, personally, if I had to choose one. Really mad. How you doing, Ace? Good afternoon. What is a Peepo Jazz song if I ever heard one? Been some bangers today. Mine Wolf. I loved you, Wolf. So I play Yawg, I kind of got by Solitude, so maybe I just jam Dredger's Insight. If I want to do that, I probably should have waited on my land drop. Cubbington. Delighted Halfling Vexing Bubble. Maybe take the Vexing Bubble. I take the Vexing Bubble. This is Zane's list. Take the Vexing Bubble over the Badge Mold Cup. I could play the Soul Cauldron and then eat the Halfling anyways. Let's take the Vexing Bubble. I don't know if that's right over the Badger Mole. The extra mana from the Badger Mole is pretty nice next turn. But I think this Vexing Bubble's even nicer. In an ideal world, they actually just play Clarion Conqueror and pass. That'd be great for us. It's a Bowmaster. Mayhaps they have a Yawg. Dog spotted. I guess this is dog not spotted. I don't see any spots on Felia. Thank God that song ended. You thought I was gonna break up with you. It's getting kind of intense at the end. Beginning of combat. I think I'm supposed to push the dog. Maybe now they'll play Clarion Conqueror. I guess we successfully baited them. Unless they have Ephemerate. If they have Ephemerate, we're in a bad spot. I'm gonna play Yawg. I think I need to kill this Clarion Conqueror right this second, especially while they're holding up Ephemerate. Maybe they'll have incentive to Solitude this Yawgmoth, and if they Solitude this Yawgmoth, then we can Murderous cut the Clarion Conqueror. They're playing Josh. I haven't seen Joshua from them. It might be, though. Like popping Vexing Bobble? Popping Dredger's Insight. Interesting. Big Baller. It's kind of interesting. I could Spy Master's Vault. Put like Ballista for 0 and then Spy Master's Vault. This guy's other Soul Cauldron. Still leave up Murderous Cut. I really do think they have an Ephemerate though. Based on how they're playing this game. Oh yeah, Ballistic is countered. Yeah, you're right. That sucks. Okay. I guess I'm playing the Ballista for 1 then and just passing. Or attacking and then passing. Good call. I totally forgot about the Vexing Bubble for a sec. Doesn't trigger Spy Master's Vault. At some point, I'm probably gonna have to pull this trigger on this Murderous Cut, targeting the Clarion Conqueror regardless. Whenever that day happens, it's gonna be a sad day if they have an Ephemerate. But after a certain point, I don't think I'm gonna have a choice. I could try to race it. Gonna be really hard to race it though. I think I double block. Orcish Bowmasters. So I got a Bowmaster's Ballista. So the Bowmaster's Ballista, I could draw the Spy Master's Vault, but then I'm in bad shape. I could try to go for the Murderous Cut and the Clarion Conqueror and just hope they don't have Ephemerate. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I kind of forced my hand here. Yeah. This sucks. We're in solo by fucking Clarion Conqueror. Maybe I wasn't supposed to push the dog that one turn. Cub Chew. This is quite unfortunate. Everything that's happening. We thought Yawg's day was today. And we remembered Clarion Conqueror. Card's kind of unbeatable. Like, damn. I don't get to use that, which is good for me. I have to try to leverage the Spy Master's Vault, which is very awkward with them having a Bowmaster. I think I have to just draw another push or something. You could play the 4-mana Bolt Yourself land. But the problem with the 4-mana Bolt Yourself land... Oh, maybe I want this for Endurance, probably. Problem with that is, like, bolting yourself in Yawg is so bad. I think I want to go get an Endurance with this Green Sun Zenith. So I can't think of anything else that's better than Endurance here. Can I race? Probably not. Maybe I just send in the Cub. I don't know, maybe 4-mana Murder's fine. Especially since you have Badger Mole Cub. And now Badger Mole Cub lets you make so much mana that 4 mana is not even that much. I think I'm happy trading this with whatever. Or nothing. That's true. Earthbending on the land is pretty bad too. I wonder if this actually start playing Disciple of Freyalise. That'd be kind of sweet, no? Got Earthbending on your Disciple of Freyalise and Yawg, and then you could sacrifice whatever, gain some life, draw some cards. It's like opposite Yawg. Come on, land drop. Come on, Yawg. God, this card hoses this deck so badly. We have a couple things we could draw to. One's a land for endurance. One of them's a fatal push. We got. I wish I had more murderous cuts. Murderous cuts really good. Needed the spider. Yeah, Skyfisher spider. So you're saying there's a chance. This goes horribly awry if they have Solitude or Fatal Push or so many things. But I don't think I have a choice. I think it has to be Endurance because I can't activate Grist. So Endurance it is. Hopefully Endurance buys me more than one turn. Yeah, the Harpooner was old tech. Maybe we gotta bring the Harpooner back. Not Solitude, not Solitude. March? Alright, I think we died. It was a valiant effort. Clarion Conquer is too hard to beat. Especially for this build. Maybe the Quarter Calling build actually has a chance. Hasty Emperor Bones. 1, 2. If I swing with everything, I go block, block, block. I go to 1. I don't think I can swing with everything. Okay. I stand corrected, I guess. Redeeming my 1 time. 1 time for the 1 time for the 1 time for the 1 time. Badger. Well, that was a shame. Got the doubters. Well, this thing is buffering. The Yawg was pretty good overall, though. Minus the Clarion Conqueror fiasco. What happened here? There we go. I think if you put in 1 or 2 answers to Clarion Conqueror in the sideboard, they can go Green Sun Zenith for him. This probably gets like 5% better. I think maybe you also want to explore a Quarter Calling build. And maybe you want to have like 1 Atraxa in here just as something to dump your mana into when you have a Green Sun Zenith. Or you can put a Crater Hoof Beam within here. I don't know. I think there's a lot of things you can do with this build. I'm not sure this is the 100% correct version of this deck. But the Yawg Discord seems to think so. So, GG's. Alrighty. So, we either have this blue deck to play, or we can play...
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore!